The last few years we've been a witness to the growth of interest and the spectacular rise of the work of the artist Lin Onus, a Yorta man of Aboriginal and Scottish descent, active in Melbourne in the 1980s, died in 1996, at the time when his work was just becoming interesting, just coming into appreciation by collectors. Gabriel Pizzi was his representative at the time when he died, and Gabriel Pizzi's gallery was a pioneer in dealing in Aboriginal art in Melbourne. But the paintings for which Onus has now become most famous are these very distinctive images of water reflecting trees and sky and night and clouds, with the water underneath the water. You see the figures of fish, usually painted in that distinctive northern Australian cross-hatched Aboriginal art style, and then some leaves, maybe some rocks. And so you have this very strongly, very delicately layered effect. And it's not hard to imagine that what Lin Onus was trying to say here was that things aren't quite what they always seem. What you look at is not necessarily what things are. And with that, he's making a direct reference to his own circumstances as a member of the Aboriginal community at a time when the Aboriginal community was not valued as highly as it is today. There's a lot of depth to Lin Onus's work, but at the same time they're extremely well painted. He's a very fine painter, very delicate and very realistic painting, but executed beautifully. And so it's this very interesting combination of his Aboriginality and his interest in contemporary and international influences in art. His work fascinatingly brings together this combination of Western, indigenous, Eastern elements, all of which indicate, and it might be a subtext that Onus was presenting, that these things can exist together in the one painting, and his work shows how beautifully that resolution is.